Both know that's all you can do. Deep down, you're nothing but a coward. Well, trust me, tough guy. I'm the real thing. If you don't give me what I want, I won't beat you up. I'll kill you.
Now listen, man. We obviously got off on the wrong foot here, right? I don't want no trouble.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning, and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an IntelliCam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Sarif as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks questions. You just do what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
No traffic. Most of the streets are blocked.
United in their cause to find a common ground. Should that
Hey,
day
pal,
come to pass,
I can see you've had some work done, and I'm wondering, what do you think about this augmentation debate? Looks to me like a typical power grab. Every time somebody comes up with a new idea, somebody else will want to criticize it, regulate it, or ban it completely. But really, they want to control it.
And, you know, that's probably not too far off the mark there.
I bet you weren't at the limb demonstration today, were you? A bunch of Humanity Front members protested people's right to enhance their minds and bodies. Then the news broke about the hostage situation at Sarif Industries, and the whole thing kind of got sidetracked.
Okay, bye.
My ex was like you know. I always had to buy the latest, greatest techno gadgets on the market. Problem is, less than a year after he'd buy it, they'd come out with a better, faster model, and suddenly his wasn't worth the installments he was killing himself to pay.
This should sound familiar to some of
The
us.
biomod industry is going to tear this city apart. Mark my words. Not everyone can afford augments, and those who can't are going to find themselves on the streets before they know it. Hey, how are you?
Okay, so I'll save it here before talking to good old Detective Haas. And by the way, there's an achievement here related to him. I already unlocked it, of course, because I did this before, but...
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas. Surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? No, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
So you see over here on the right, is saying, you know, has a tendency to exaggerate and escalate a situation, needs to be brought back down when doing so, you know, aggressive, excitable, insecure, you know, feels deep remorse, is looking for absolution for something, subject to sudden fits of rage, situation should be diffused with care. Anyway, you can see he had a little bit of a beta going. He's mostly an omega.
What? Nothing to say?
The problem I'm having with this whole interaction thing is that it's not really indicating to you like which one matches. If it's supposed to be alpha, beta, omega, it's not always working out that way.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. This isn't fair. Why are you doing this? Putting me between a rock and a hard place again. You want me to sacrifice my job to save your boss's ass? And if I lose my job, my life goes into the toilet. But you don't even care about that, do you?
And there's the Omega level. So.
Don't put this on anyone else. We both know the real reason you're stuck here is that you feel guilty about what you did. And until you face up to that, this is where you're gonna stay.
Whoa, that's harsh. It all comes back to the kid, doesn't it? We were given a direct order, Jensen. So I took the shot. I followed orders. He was augmented, an unknown factor. He was too much of a risk.
Okay, look. I've handled this all wrong. From the minute I walked in. I guess I wasn't prepared to face the past and how much it screwed everyone up. Myself included. How can I start this again?
I don't know. I wasn't exactly prepared to face it either. I guess I need a little time to mull it over, so just go away for now. Come back when I've had a chance to think.
That was kind of interesting.
Did you see it on the news? Eliza mentioned.
Now it's not a good time. Come back later.
Okay. Define later.
Oh, great. Twice in one day.
The terrorist in the morgue. I have to see him.
First of all, lose the attitude. Second, you gotta give me some kind of reason I should risk my neck with the feds over you. You're not my favorite person in the world.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. I don't see how I can possibly do this. There's so much heat right now, I'm telling you. The moment I open that door, I'm finished. I just got my life back together. This job is all I have. Don't make me do this.
Don't put this on anyone else. We both know the real reason you're stuck here is that you feel guilty about what you did. And until you face up to that, this is where you're gonna stay.
I knew it would come to that eventually. Look, I am so tired of having that incident wrapped around my throat. Yeah, I killed a kid. He was augmented. He was a threat. That's what you do. We had civilians to protect. I don't need people always second-guessing me on that.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
I'm not ready. What happened wasn't my fault. You were in command, but when they told you to take the shot, you refused. So they told me. You and we were trained to follow orders, Jensen. I couldn't say no. I wasn't strong enough. Adam, please. I need to hear you say it wasn't my fault.
I thought he already did.
Wayne, it was a bad situation. You didn't do anything wrong.
Adam, Thanks. The door's unlocked. I'll tell the guys to let you through. Now, I need to be alone for a while.
Oh, you got a bonus for that. Cool.
Jensen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
Hello?
Look at the force now. Our badges
Don't get
mean
me
nothing.
started on that
We've got
little-
no authority.
Okay, so this is the sort of the straightforward method. And that was really interesting, by the way. That's not how I did it the first time through, just so everybody knows. It's quite a different result. I guess just so everybody knows too, yes, there are at least there's at least one other way that you can get past house when you're doing that interaction. Oh, it's a pocket secretary. And look, it's an air vent.